You might have one of the rarest coins in America sitting in your wallet without even knowing it, a dime that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Make sure to watch till the end, and let's uncover just how much this tiny coin can be worth. You won't believe your eyes. Ever wonder how a tiny dime could be worth more than most people's monthly rent? Today, we're starting with a coin that looks ordinary at first glance but hides a fortune in its design and history, the 1967 USA 1 dime. At first glance, it's easy to dismiss this dime as just another piece of pocket change. Most of us have handled countless Roosevelt dimes over the years, dropping them into jars, wallets, and cash registers without giving them a second thought. But the 1967 dime is different. Beneath its modest size and familiar design lies a rare treasure that collectors have been hunting for decades. The 1967 dime belongs to the Roosevelt series, first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt was more than just a president, he was a symbol of resilience and leadership during some of America's darkest hours. He guided the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, and his dedication to eradicating polio gave him an enduring legacy that extended beyond politics. Looking closely at the obverse of the 1967 dime, you notice the careful craftsmanship. Roosevelt's profile is crisp and defined, capturing his calm determination and the subtle strength of his character. The inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date, 1967, are more than mere text. Every line, every curve of the design was created with precision, a testament to the skill of the mint's engravers. Turn the coin over, and the reverse reveals an equally striking image, a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. The torch, representing liberty, shines brightly at the center, while the olive branch symbolizes peace, and the oak branch represents strength. This trio of symbols tells a story that resonates far beyond its metallic surface. The mid-1960s were a period of transition for American coinage. In 1965, the United States had shifted away from silver in its circulating coins, replacing it with a durable copper-nickel-clad composition. Millions of 1967 dimes were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, yet only a small fraction survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Most coins that entered circulation quickly bore the marks of everyday use, scratches, wear, and tarnish that diminished their value. Collectors know that the true magic of the 1967 dime lies in these near-perfect examples. A dime that has maintained its original luster, free from blemishes and damage, is exceedingly rare. Some 1967 dimes display minute anomalies, such as slight doubling of the lettering or faint die cracks. These subtle variations may go unnoticed by a casual observer but can make a coin exceptionally valuable to numismatists. The process of minting the 1967 dime was a marvel in itself. Each die had to be prepared meticulously to strike millions of coins, ensuring consistent detail and sharpness. The copper-nickel-clad composition, 75% copper with a 25% nickel outer layer surrounding a pure copper core, provided durability while maintaining a bright, appealing finish. Every dime represented both artistry and engineering, a small but significant achievement in the history of American coinage. Over the decades, the 1967 dime has inspired fascination in the numismatic world. Collectors are drawn to its rarity, the historical context it represents, and the beauty of its design. Some spend years searching through old collections, piggy banks, and rolls of change, hoping to uncover a coin in exceptional condition. Others carefully study auction records, compare grades, and track market trends, all to find the elusive examples that stand out from the millions produced. The thrill of discovering a 1967 dime in near-perfect condition is unlike any other. Imagine holding a coin that has survived over 50 years, untouched by circulation, preserving the crisp details of Roosevelt's profile and the torch, olive, and oak branches on the reverse. It is a tangible piece of history, a connection to an era marked by social change, technological progress, and the enduring American spirit. Provenance also adds to the appeal of the 1967 dime. Coins that have passed through private collections, carefully stored in protective holders and albums, carry their own narratives. Rediscovering a long-hidden dime can feel like uncovering a time capsule, offering insight into the past and a glimpse of what earlier generations valued. Technological advancements in coin grading and authentication have further elevated the significance of the 1967 dime. Today, experts can examine coins under microscopes and use sophisticated imaging techniques to assess surface quality, strike sharpness, and authenticity. In a market where small details can make a huge difference, such precision is invaluable. The cultural and historical significance of the 1967 dime cannot be overstated. Beyond its numismatic appeal, it serves as a symbol of continuity, representing ideals that endure through decades: leadership, liberty, strength, and resilience. Even in its small form, it conveys the story of a nation, a president, and an era. And now, after exploring its history, design, minting, and the allure it holds for collectors, we arrive at the moment you've been waiting for. A pristine 1967 USA 1 dime, surviving more than 50 years in exceptional condition, is worth an astonishing $126,000. Its rarity, historical significance, and the thrill it inspires in collectors make it one of the most coveted coins in the numismatic world. Next up, we have a coin that most people wouldn't give a second glance to, yet it holds a story and value that can astonish even seasoned collectors: the 1996 USA Roosevelt Dime. At first glance, it may seem like just another dime, the kind you find jumbled in your pocket or scattered at the bottom of a jar. But collectors know that beneath its small size lies a remarkable treasure. This coin belongs to the Roosevelt series, first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man whose legacy is woven into the very fabric of modern American history. From his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II to his tireless efforts against polio, Roosevelt's image on this dime carries more than just monetary value; it carries significance, symbolism, and history. Looking closely at the obverse, Roosevelt's profile is captured in stunning detail. The engraver's skill is evident in the crisp lines of his hair, the subtle contours of his face, and the sharpness of the inscriptions: Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year, 1996. Each feature tells a story of precision and care, reflecting the meticulous standards of the United States Mint. For a collector, these details are everything. They distinguish a coin worth holding onto from one destined for circulation. The reverse side is equally striking. A torch, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, conveys liberty, peace, and strength. These symbols, so carefully arranged, provide more than decoration; they embody ideals that have guided the nation for decades. In a single glance, the coin reflects both artistry and philosophy, a blend that makes it appealing not only to numismatists but to anyone who appreciates history captured in miniature form. The 1996 dime was minted in Denver, marked with a D, and while millions were produced that year, the survival of coins in pristine, uncirculated condition is remarkably rare. Circulation, environmental exposure, and daily handling quickly diminish a coin's luster and sharpness, making flawless examples highly coveted. It is in these near-perfect specimens that collectors find the true allure, coins that have escaped the wear and tear of decades and retain their original brilliance. What sets this dime apart for serious collectors are the subtle variations and anomalies that occasionally occur during minting. Minor die cracks, slight doubling of letters, or faint inconsistencies in the metal flow are details that can elevate a dime from ordinary to extraordinary. These anomalies are not flaws, they are markers of rarity and uniqueness, offering a story to those who know how to read it. Every coin, after all, carries a journey, a path from the mint to its current owner. The minting process itself highlights the precision and artistry behind the 1996 dime. Each die was carefully prepared to strike millions of coins while maintaining sharpness and detail. The copper-nickel-clad composition, surrounding a pure copper core, ensures durability while preserving a brilliant shine. Every coin is a testament to both engineering excellence and artistic skill, a small but perfect blend of form and function. Collectors are drawn not only to the rarity of the 1996 dime but also to the story it tells about the era in which it was made. The mid-1990s were a time of cultural and technological transition, a period when coins continued to serve as both currency and collectible artifacts. Owning a dime from this era, preserved in pristine condition, is like holding a tangible piece of history, a snapshot of time that connects the past to the present. Provenance enhances its appeal even further. Many high-grade 1996 D dimes have spent decades in private collections, carefully stored in albums or protective holders, avoiding the wear and corrosion that claim most coins. Others were discovered years later in forgotten jars or rolls, instantly recognized for their exceptional condition. For collectors, finding a coin like this is not just an acquisition, it is a discovery, a treasure unearthed from the ordinary. Over the years, the 1996 Roosevelt Dime has proven itself to be highly desirable in the numismatic market. Auction results and collector sales show that flawless examples consistently attract attention and premium bids. Coins graded by professional services provide assurance of authenticity and condition, allowing collectors and investors alike to confidently pursue these rare finds. The combination of rarity, condition, and historical relevance transforms this dime from everyday currency into a valuable asset. Collectors often describe the thrill of obtaining a pristine 1996 D dime as unparalleled. Holding one of these coins evokes a sense of connection to history, to Roosevelt's enduring legacy, and to the craftsmanship of the United States Mint. The coin becomes more than metal, it becomes a story, a symbol of time preserved, and a testament to the patience and dedication of collectors who recognize its significance. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, a pristine 1996 USA Roosevelt D dime, surviving decades in exceptional condition, is worth an incredible $62,000. Its rarity, remarkable preservation, and historical significance make it one of the most sought-after modern dimes in the numismatic world. Next up, we turn our attention to a coin that might seem ordinary to most, yet in the hands of collectors, it holds a story of rarity, precision, and remarkable value, the 2007 USA Roosevelt D dime. At first glance, this dime could easily be overlooked. It is small, familiar, and part of daily life for millions. Most of us have passed countless Roosevelt dimes from pocket to cash register without ever pausing to consider their history or potential worth. But the 2007 dime is different. While it shares the iconic design introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, its value lies not only in its design but also in the condition, rarity, and small details that make certain coins extraordinary. Looking closely at the obverse, Roosevelt's profile is instantly recognizable, capturing the strength, determination, and resilience of one of America's most influential presidents. The inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year, 2007, are sharply struck, with clean, precise lines that demonstrate the care taken by the United States Mint. For collectors, these small details matter enormously. A coin's beauty, sharpness, and condition can make the difference between an everyday dime and a prized collectible. The reverse design is equally striking. The torch represents liberty, the olive branch symbolizes peace, and the oak branch stands for strength. Together, they convey timeless values in a small but perfectly crafted space. The artistry is subtle but significant, a combination of elegance and symbolism that has made the Roosevelt Dime series one of the most enduring and popular in American numismatics. The 2007 dime was minted in Denver, indicated by the D Mint mark, and while millions of these coins were produced, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine condition. Circulation inevitably wears down coins, scratches, nicks, and loss of luster are common, but the rare specimens that escape this fate are highly sought after. Collectors are always on the lookout for these exceptional coins, the ones that seem almost untouched despite the passage of time. Even within modern coins, subtle anomalies can make a coin stand out. Slight doubling of letters, minor die cracks, or unique variations in the strike can transform an ordinary dime into a collectible rarity. These tiny details are often invisible to the casual observer but are prized by collectors who understand their importance. Each coin tells its own story, from the moment it was struck at the mint to the hands of the collectors who recognize its value. The minting process of the 2007 dime demonstrates the precision and care of the United States Mint. The copper-nickel-clad composition, surrounding a pure copper core, ensures durability while maintaining a bright, appealing finish. Every coin is struck with consistency and quality, producing millions of pieces for circulation, yet only a few manage to escape unscathed. making those survivors exceptionally valuable. Collectors are particularly drawn to this dime not because it is old, but because of the challenge of finding one in flawless condition. While the 2007 dime is relatively modern, its rarity and perfect, uncirculated form makes it a jewel for collectors. Every detail, every gleam of original luster, adds to the coin's allure. The combination of historical symbolism, precise craftsmanship, and scarcity creates a story that captivates those who truly appreciate numismatics. Provenance enhances the coin's significance. Some 2007 dimes have spent years in carefully maintained collections, protected in albums, holders, or rolls that preserved their surfaces from wear and corrosion. Others were rediscovered in forgotten jars or piggy banks, instantly recognized for their exceptional condition. The journey of each coin adds to its narrative, linking the past to the present in a tangible and fascinating way. The numismatic market recognizes the importance of coins like the 2007 Roosevelt Dime. High-grade examples attract attention in auctions and private sales, consistently commanding premium prices. Third-party grading ensures authenticity and accurately assesses condition, giving collectors confidence in their investment. The combination of rarity, perfect preservation, and historical context transforms this dime from an everyday coin into a collectible of considerable value. Holding a pristine 2007 dime is more than just possessing currency, it is holding a piece of history. Roosevelt's legacy, the artistry of the mint, and the care of collectors converge in this tiny, unassuming coin. For collectors, it is a tangible connection to both the past and the present, a reminder of the importance of preservation, attention to detail, and appreciation for what might otherwise be overlooked. And now, after exploring its history, design, rarity, and collector appeal, we arrive at the most anticipated moment. A pristine 2007 USA Roosevelt Dime, surviving the years in exceptional condition, is worth an impressive $34,000. Its rarity, meticulous preservation, and the enduring popularity of the Roosevelt Dime series make it one of the most desirable modern dimes among collectors today. From a coin most people pass by without a thought to a highly valued collectible, this dime proves that even the smallest pieces of change can carry extraordinary worth. It reminds us that history, artistry, and rarity often hide in the ordinary, waiting for those who know how to recognize it.